A quick note before we start the video. I would like to preface this by saying that an updated version of the Sin has already been verified by EpicG, and actually a buffed one in fact. Fuck you, EpicG. I'm gonna slime your ass out. As some of you guys might know, I've been playing FE2 for a very long time. I started around 2017 to 2018 on my iPad, before the release of Beneath the Ruins. During the time I started until like 2020, I was playing fairly consistently, beating all of the Insanes as well as the two Crazies that released in 2019 and 2020, Blue Moon and Poisonous Chasm. I also came across FE2 CM, and I was playing like all of the hard maps at the time. Annihilated Academy, Factory Ruins, most of the End Zone timeline maps, some Kukai maps. That shit was impossible. Towards the end of 2020 and the beginning of 2021, I'd lost interest in FE2 and abandoned the game for a few years, only coming back in 2023 to beat AVM and most of the crazy maps that were in the game at the time. Except Sandswept Ruins. Fuck that map. It wasn't until August 2024 that I began to take interest in FE2 again. I joined a pro server, saw the map pool, and oh my god, there's a lot of Crazy Plus maps. Like, what do you mean they added all these maps just a few months ago? That was when I came across the Central Mass Array, and I was like, yo, that map is sick. I decided to beat it as my first Crazy Plus. It took me 2 days, a lot of confusion, but I did beat it. Maybe it was weird to go for a 6.6 as my first Crazy Plus, but who fucking cares? Then the next day, I beat Desert Ruins, the hardest Crazy Plus map in FE2 main game, and over the next month or so, I would clear out all the Crazy Plus maps that are in the main game at the time. Skip to mid-October. I see a NotXZ video on a map called Drainpipe Stream. For some reason, I felt the urge to play it and see how hard it was. But surely, I wouldn't beat this map, right? It was way above my skill level at the time. I'm sure there's no way that I would be beating this map anytime soon.
Yo! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, I might have beaten it in a week. But that's where I told myself, I'm not going to do anything harder. Sure. Cut to another month later. I beat Nuclear Depths as a new hardest. Do I even need to say anything about this map? It's absolute ass cheeks. Then a week later, I start looking at this other map, Ascension to Heaven. Not the Tria one, the FE2 one. Tria wasn't even out yet. I decided to hop on and play it to see how far I would get, but this time, surely, I wouldn't be beating this at least until after college application. Okay, so this time, I beat it in 4 days. And that's the story of how I became absolutely fucking addicted to top maps. After beating Ascension to Heaven V1.5, I started grinding a ton of 7 plus difficulty maps. Asterios, which I dropped thanks V63, Agitato, Sandpillar, Hills Facility, Apostate of Hate, Frostbound Oasis. I even got into Tria to beat Hyperspeed with my first Eternal. Technically, it was a new hardest, but this map is not an 8.7. An End Zone, Asterios Legacy, and Asterios Remake later, I decided to go for my first 9-star map, Tria.ATH. Yeah, I can't lie, that map is a fake Ethereal. I tried Exile for like a few weeks, but that didn't go very well. I also made a map, but low-key, who gives a shit about that? Now, this is the time where I get a little bored of FE2, mainly because I was looking for a job. But then some lazy individual, who I will not name, forgot to record the verification for FE2 ATH V2, which I was a playtester for. He also died to a log. So on July 21st, 2025, I verified the map myself. It was also a new hardest at the time. Let's fucking go, chat. Let's go. Guys, I just beat Ascension to Heaven. A few days later, Tria FBO drops. Now, being the first victor of the FE2 version, I was dead set on getting first victor on the Tria version as well. Now, most of you guys already know my experience on Tria FPL. Died in the final stretch like 40 times, and this guy clearly can't playtest his own fucking. Yeah, getting first victor was not worth it. In fact, this map was so bad that I started playing Ito to have an excuse not to play it. Also, Epic could have absolutely mocked me on first victor if he didn't clip farm at the end like 3 times. So after playing Tria FBO, I tried going for Rigor, but I got bored in like a day. At the same time, I also went on an Ito arc. College also started, but nobody cares about that. One Todai and TOCR completion later, I finally returned to the Flood Escape genre to finish off the top maps. I told this guy a few months ago that if he beat Asterios, I would go for Death Corridor and the Sin. He did end up beating it, although with Coyote Jump so it's not even legit. But I deadass just needed an excuse to go for these maps anyways. But before those maps, I decided to finish off Rigor. It was, well, quite an experience. And I definitely didn't say that I was going to slime out all the creators. After beating Rigor, I absolutely crushed Death Corridor within a week. And finally, I had reached the Sin. The map that I wanted to beat since the summer of 2025. I felt that I was finally ready for. Thank you to everybody that I met during this time for keeping it fun. There's still plenty left to do, and I have a ton of completions left to upload, so stay tuned. But before the completion, here's a clip farm compilation. Hope you enjoy.
Sulfur
Oh my
flames,
god,
bro.
bro.
Like light it on fire, dude.
It's charging up, bro. It's charging up.
Oh.
Wait, I'm
Yo,
still.
what's charging up, bro?
I gave you all Vlayrs like 30 seconds ago. Yeah, I know. Why? Take a Vlayr. And gauge chance of play. It was like hydrant and shit. It's like fucking stuff. It's like a random. It is. Yeah. Lots of perception. That's right.
Fucking garbage! Of course, it just fucking doesn't. I mean,
I've done enough.
Nope.
of course, I fucking this stupid tightrope.
I know you do.
Nobody really has the time for power grind.
They're good.
Don't press that either.
Oh my god, what is this long jump? It's like a fucking 16-star long jump. Like, why is this in this fucking map?
You always fall to plain bullshit because it's Roblox.
It's free.
Like, why am I bouncing? I love it when I'm on a tightrope and I just walk off because I pressed my spacebar a couple of milliseconds too late. Oh my god.
Am I that
Stop
hidden?
it, please fucking kill himself. Can Hey, please, just fucking. Oh my god, dude! His whole family too.
No.
Oh no. Bro, like S Diamond's mom should have gotten a fucking abortion. Holy shit!
No.
I hope his whole lineage is fucking.
Loki S Diamonds like does
He's
have a
never
good
made
track
good
record with
gameplay in
his
his
stats,
life,
but like
bro.
his
He
fucking
either makes big
but his
or
but like
trash.
making the fucking meaning to hop back on, I was just like
Oh my god. Oh my god, I feel this stupid wiggle again.
I forgot that my old phone is so loud.
I know, bro. You can hear them being bro.
Yo. Oh my god. I mean PB. But what the fuck is that?
And the large crystal is not.
Yo. Well.
A W wall run.
Oh. Looks like mine. Incredible.
What is this stupid wall run?
Yo, this is so tough, bro. Yo. I mean, yeah.
Of course you make a second try.
bro.
Okay, come on, come on, come on. GG. I'm a winner. Hold on, wait, I need to do that.
I'm low-key excited to make the video of this map.
Okay. I did the reaction.
We're gonna get 2 TBIW
I'm going to
victors
get
soon.
disconnected during
And
the
a Sin
credits
Victor.
scene.
Yeah, one's like B3 and one's B2.5, bro.
I can't wait
Actually,
for
3
it to get to
TBIW
20K.
victors.
Oh yeah, because B2B.
There's so many people so close to beating TBIW right now, bro. That's kind of
Yeah, mainly
crazy.
B3.
It's you, Epic,
Okay,
B2B,
I beat
and Corey.
I'm a winner.
Yeah.